You're here with Behind the Chair with JP Hair Design. Today our guest is Dr. Ed Holmes. Dr. Ed Holmes is a principal here in Madison, 10 years, been in the district for at least 24 years.
That's correct.
Very strong person in this community. And we have him here to talk about their annual college tour at West High School. So, Dr. Holmes, how's it going?
Oh, just fine. I appreciate you inviting me in, JP, to sit behind the chair with you to talk a little bit about the evolution of African American culture, our program that we have coming up on February 22nd. Mm-hmm. So the evolution of African American culture is a community-wide celebration that we're going to be doing to bring the community together, do some celebrating, as well as raise funds for our BSU Southern College Tour, our annual event that we take about 50 students to HBCU in the southern states.
Okay. Now, who can attend this event?
Well, it's open to everybody. It's a community-wide event. It's going to be held at West High School in what we call the Caffeinasium.
Okay.
We have a number of acts and groups that are going to be coming, so we're really excited about the event.
Okay. So with this event that you guys have, you raise money for the students to go to these colleges.
Yeah.
And what goes on while you guys are down there?
Yeah. What we do is over spring break, we take a group of students from West High School, African American students, to give them an opportunity to see what it feels like to be on a historically black college campus. And we stay for not the full week, but most of the week, and we visit several colleges. And you know, the thing that's been most beneficial, at least from my perspective, is that every year our students are able to make connections with the admissions counselors and those folks, and we've had at least one or two students to go to one of the colleges that we visited. So
okay.
It's not just a college visit, you know, just to go and have a good time. It's about making connections and developing relationships, and really getting students in the BSU, the West BSU, to go to college at HBCU.
Dr. Holmes, how does this address the achievement gap?
Well, JP, I think that there are a lot of programs and activities that we do with our African American and other students of color at West High School that people are not aware of. Mm-hmm. I think that, you know, we want to give our students a first-hand experience. So we want them to go to the college campuses, understand what the requirements are, understand what it takes in order to be successful in the admission and application process, mm-hmm. so that they know what they have to do. And we start the kids as freshmen. You know, it's open to all grade levels. It's not just seniors. So, you know, students have an opportunity to go on more than one occasion. So they have an opportunity to kind of grow and learn and understand, you know, so that when it comes their time to apply, they will know what it's about, what it takes, and can prepare themselves for admission to college campus.
Okay. Did you create this, or was it done before?
I actually created this with a brother named Joseph Lee Thomas, who passed away some years ago. He was at West High School, and he was a good friend of mine. So yeah, we started this several years ago. But you know, Sean Gray has continued to keep it going at West for the last, I'd say, 12 to 15 years. He's been continuing the program. So, you know, without Sean, we wouldn't be doing this. But you know, it really has an important significance in terms of making sure our students have access to college and understand what it takes in order to get into school. So that's really what it's about.
Okay. So what's the cost for each student to go?
Well, you know, what we say is it's like a big field trip, you know, so to speak. Even though we have to rent hotel rooms and we have I have to charter a bus because we go out of state. So each student, you know, we asked the parents to come up with $200, but that's not nearly enough to cover the cost of something like this. But, you know, so we not only go to visit college campuses, we'll go to some of the museums, we'll go to some of the major businesses in the area, we'll you know, take tours and that type of thing of anything that we feel is going to be educationally significant for the students. So there's an expense associated with that, and so but we want students to take some ownership and families to take some ownership, but we have to you know, supplement the $200 in order for the students to go.
Okay, so the event Saturday, February 22nd,
yes,
is a way the community and people can contribute to these students going off to this annual tour.
By all means. we're going to have the admission is just $5, and we have a number of activities. The program is from 11 to 7 p.m.
Okay.
We have UW Milwaukee dance department coming to do some African and Brazilian dance. We have some local artists are going to be doing some spiritual and gospel music. A group called Spoken Generation is going to be doing some of the spoken word and rap and that kind of thing to identify and designate the oral tradition. And one of our kind of centerpieces for this event is a Kinfolk Band, and it's R&B and soul. We're going to do a Soul Train line. So admission is $5, and we're going to have food there for sale, traditional soul food. It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that sounds good. Can you tell us a little bit of that food that's going to be there?
Oh, sure. Well, you know what that is. It's we got ribs and chicken. We got red beans and rice, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, cornbread, jambalaya, desserts. But we did add green salad. Now that's a new addition to the menu because we're talking about the evolution of African American culture, and we're doing a little bit more in terms of our health around eating more healthy.
Okay, well, that sounds good. Very good information. If someone want to get a ticket for this event, should they buy it at the door?
You can buy it at the door. I suggest at this point, we have students, kind of selling tickets and that kind of thing and getting the word out in the community. But please just come to the event. It's at West High School, Saturday, February 22nd, from 11 to 7. Come out at any point in time, and I'm sure that you'll, have a great time at the celebration.
Okay. Dr. Ed Holmes.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate the information. Community, let's get out there and support these kids. Get them into these colleges so they can see what it's like out there, and maybe they'll like it. And from what I hear, the ACT scores and SAT scores at West High School is above average.
That's
you guys
absolute.
are doing a great job over there. So that's a tribute to what you've been doing.
Thank you so much.
I definitely appreciate that, and I know the community appreciate that too.
Hey, JP, I appreciate you inviting me, man, and you keep up your great work in the community as well.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Ed.
Thank you, sir.